Restless little kids play outside during mid-morning recess at Thurgood Marshall Elementary in Chula Vista. Of the 700 children here, about a third are Latino. Most of these Latino kids were tested in kindergarten and classified by the school as English language learners, or ELLs. Since 1998, California has done away with a single standard for bilingual education and has instead put ELLs in a wide variety of English immersion classes. It's up to each school district and each particular school to tailor programs for ELLs. So after recess, a dozen third graders sit in a half-hour English refresher class. F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E, favorite. Half of them practice spelling out loud while the other half are at computers. Technology has been an important tool for teachers at the school.
One of the best new methods that we've just implemented in the last couple of years is a computer program called Imagine Learning. So for 30 minutes every day, they go on the computer and it's personalized for them. It has lessons that are gradually harder and harder, and it keeps track of their score, and that's been a huge help for us.
But not all these English learners are kids from an immigrant background.
L-E. In fact, one or two of the students in the group today are English speakers, but they have a very limited background and their vocabulary is very limited, and maybe they have limited life experiences. So they don't have the same sentence structure and vocabulary and writing abilities, so we are also giving them extra support.
Among educators, there's growing controversy over the number of kids who end up tested and classified as ELLs, segregated into different classes for extended periods of time. There's an estimated 1.6 million ELLs in California. Last year, in the statewide English test, only 1 in 10 reached proficiency levels.
Hi, welcome. Good to meet you. Come in.
The Borundas are a Mexican-American family living just a couple of blocks away from Thurgood Marshall School.
Look, watch me do it at the same time.
Nicholas and Alexander are both classified as English language learners.
I've got a few, like 4 or 5 friends that are Mexican, but they don't speak Spanish. Sometimes we speak a little bit in Spanish, a few simple sentences, but that's all.
Alfredo Borunda says he was surprised when he found out his kids were classified ELLs a couple of years ago when they came home from school with questionnaire results.
One of the questionnaires included questions about what languages were spoken at home, what language the children started speaking when they were babies or when they were little, and we answered that we spoke, my wife and I, Spanish at home. So that's why they were classified as English learners.
Borunda says his kids score very well on language skills and are even part of the GATE program for gifted and talented students. By being classified as ELLs, he worries his kids could be losing access to the best classes and end up being discriminated against for speaking Spanish. But back at Thurgood Marshall, Principal Christopher Gunnett says the extra attention given to the school's large ELL population has boosted test scores and helped his school's academic performance index jump to 908, way above the state's target of 800.
I fully believe that is it's an opportunity for them to grow. It's an opportunity, and we have multiple ways to address that. We have dual language or dual immersion programs. We have bilingual programs at our schools. We're structured English immersion, but we have a variety because we want to provide that for our parents and the children, really.